Intercession, a creativity practice for ordinary time, which is the time between the great feasts and festivals on the Christian calendar. So we'll soon be moving into Advent. Right now we're thinking about what faith looks like in our daily walk. And intercession is just a fancy word for praying for other people. I am Dr. K.P. McKee. I'm the founder and executive director of A Spacious Place Creativity and Spirituality Center. As I go through this practice, we welcome your questions and your comments because we want this to be a conversation. And so we'd love to hear from you. So let's go ahead and get started. For this practice, you're going to need just a very few supplies. And we're doing ×2 because these are 2 practices that you can do for intercession. So for the first one, you're going to just basically need your own attention and concern. And for the second one, you're going to need some strips of colored paper, any color you like, some kind of writing utensil, and a stapler and staples, or some clear tape, whatever works for you. Just to begin, let's just do some breathing so that we can be present and attentive. Let's do this. Let's do a little bit different with the breathing today. Let's breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. And let's turn our eyes down, or you can close your eyes if that helps for you. So let's just do that together 3 times to begin. And when you feel like you're present and ready to attend, then we're going to look at our first prayer form, which we're calling flash prayers. And flash prayers were initiated by missionary Frank Laubach, and it may be something that you're doing already. It's just, this is giving you a name for it. Oftentimes in our world, we will see things that are troubling, and we can suffer from compassion fatigue because it feels like, what can we do? We feel hopeless and we feel helpless. But flash prayers give us a powerful tool to do good in a moment. So these are times when we notice something that is a prayer need. Maybe you hear an ambulance in the distance. And in that moment, you can just offer up a simple sentence prayer like, God help the emergency personnel and the rider in the ambulance. Right now in Austin, and in the Texas area, there's a lot of people dealing with flood. And the outcomes of that and their lives have been turned upside down. Just a prayer saying, God give them strength, the strength of hope, and provide for their needs. Oftentimes on the news, we will hear about victims of violence. And for them, we can pray, God, bring them healing and justice. That is flash prayers. That's all there is to it. And you can do it every day in your daily life as you see a need. All you need is to be paying attention and to bring your caring and concern to it. The second one is what I like to call prayer chains, and they literally are prayer chains. They are ways to intercede for people who are close to you and people on the other side of the world in our world community. So when I do this practice, I like to start with the people I know best, with my family. So I have started one here. My husband David is looking for work, so I wrote his name, and then I wrote meaningful paid employment for him, and then I stapled it. And for my daughter Bethany, who just began a new job, I put her name, and I prayed for her a healthy work environment. And I'm just going to string that through there and staple it. For my daughter Ariel, who's trying to finish her dissertation, I wrote her name and support for her dissertation completion. All she needs to get that done. And add that to my chain. And I like to make them so that they are just surrounding my house, and they remind me when I look at them that I want to pray for these people. Then I move out from my family to our board of directors. And this is the name of one of our board of directors. And if it's a personal need that a person has that you know, and you don't want to write anything other than their name, just put their name, and then it will remind you of what their prayer need is at that moment. And here's another board member I am adding to the list. I like to hang them from my chandeliers and across the kitchen table as a reminder as I just walk through there. It's a beautiful reminder to pray. And after I pray for our board of directors, then I start praying for the people we serve at A Spacious Place. So this is one of the families that we serve, Laura, Kevin, and Yvonne. And then I will add to that, and after that, I like to look at people in our city officials, our government, people in our government, whether I agree with them or not. And then people on the other side of the world who I hear about on the news. And then we just can put them up in our house or in our workspace, and they are a beautiful reminder that we are all connected, because literally this is a chain of prayers. So that is those are our 2 intercessory prayer suggestions for you, and you can rewatch on YouTube, on our website, or right here on Facebook if you'd like to go through it again. Also, please do like us on Facebook if you found this one to be helpful. And come back and visit with us again on November 18th when we will have our next Ordinary Time Creativity practice. But before you go, we want to let you know about something that is coming up November 11th. 11/11 is a good way to remember it, in the afternoon from 1:30 to 5:30 at Mary Lee South Point, one of our partner locations. It's something we call Gifted to Give, and it's an opportunity for you to come and make holiday gifts from simple or recycled materials at very low cost. And we also have some awesome Austin businesses who have donated supplies and gifts for us, for gift baskets that you can bid on at this event. So I just put out a few of the things that you can make. These are t-shirts from headbands, and we have all different colors of that. You can do a glass painting. These are gift bags and boxes that you can make for small gifts that you want to give people. These are photo booth cards that you will decorate however you want, and we have 4 different backgrounds that you can choose from. These are, you can do leather tooling. These are just prepped and haven't had anything done to them yet. This is a key fob, and this is a bookmark. These, and Gina's doing these, are planting pots, and we'll have succulents that people can take with them that can be planted in those. These are slap bracelets, and I'll show you how they work. And then we also have jewelry making. Here's an example of a bracelet that can be made. And then we also have these snow people earrings that you can make as well. These are harvest mini bowls that you can make, and they are made with oven-baked clay, and then you can paint them in whatever way makes you happy. So those are just a few of the things, and you can check it out on our website, www.aspaciousplace.com. It will list all of the gift-making projects and also the awesome gifts from our Austin business donors that are there for the event. And please let us know if you have any questions. We would love to see you there. So we are going to wrap up this time for today. Hope to see you on the 11th and the 18th. And let's just close with a word of prayer. God, we all need prayer, and we are all connected. Thank you for the powerful opportunity we have to pray for one another. Amen.